Hi guys, Richard here, aka the Longshot King, and back again with tips for Royal Ascot on day 2. And before I get into those, just wanted to give you an update on the Royal Ascot tipping challenge with Ascot Insider. Today Ascot Insider went for Elzarm in the Coventry Stakes, and unfortunately for him it just got beat on the line by Strong Suit, so unfortunately no profit there. And the Longshot King, I actually went for Clamour in the same race, and that one finished 5th. So the standings after day 1, the Ascot Insider is -1 point and Longshot King -2 points. On my tips today, had an interesting day, a little bit unlucky, a little bit in and out. We hit the crossbar a couple of times. Paco Boy ran a cracker in the first. Unfortunately, you know, maybe Richard Hughes could have gone a little bit earlier, so we were a little bit unlucky there. We managed to get one of our each way choices up in the second race. Border Ascot ran a great race to finish 3rd at 16 to 1. And then in the St James Palace, Dick Turpin, again, this has run another cracking good race in a Group 1, but you know, I got it badly wrong. I thought that it would beat Camford Cliffs, and Camford Cliffs has certainly done it for a turn of foot. So, you know, they were the selections. The other selections during the day all ran very, very well, just couldn't get another one in the frame. And if you followed my place pot selections, then guys, I'm really sorry. You know, we got through the first 5 legs and we just couldn't get the last leg up, so a little bit of a shame. But anyway, let's move on to day 2. And the first race on day 2 is the Jersey Stakes. And this is going to be very quick. I think that Shakespearean won very well at Epsom last time, is much better off at the weights with the horses that it beat in the race, and I think that this is set up for Shakespearean. And I think at the odds that it's trading at the moment, Shakespearean you can get at actually 9 to 2 is a very good price. So Shakespearean win for me in the first race. Let's go over to the second race. And it's the Windsor Forest Stakes for fillies. And it's 10 runner field, I think. Yeah, 10 runners. And in this race, you know, you've got Antara. Again, it's another Saeed bin Sarur horse that won at Epsom last time out. Ran very well, only just held on last time out. And I think, you know, it's certainly improving. We've got last year's Ascot winner, Spacious, in the race, and again I think that this one also has a very, very decent chance. But the one I'm going for is Shamwari Lodge. Finally, this horse is really starting to fulfil its potential. You know, it was a little bit in and out, you know, as a 3-year-old, but this season has come out and has won its 3 races in really good style. And at the sort of current odds at the moment of 13 to 2, I think Shamwari Lodge looks pretty decent each way value. I think we'll go each way just for safety purposes, just because I can't see it finish out in the first 3. So that's the second race on the card. The next race on the card is the Prince of Wales Stakes, and again, there's not really a lot to say here. You know, this is for me, this looks like one of the best bets of the meeting. Now, you know that I don't like tipping up short prices or favourites really. It's not really normally my style. But when you look at the form of Byword, it got beat last time out half a length by Goldicova. Goldicova comes out and wins the Queen Anne Stakes today. And, you know, off level weights, Byword just looks, you know, an outstanding bet. And I know that at the current odds, you know, you can get 3 to 1 with William Hill. So I think that, you know, Byword has an outstanding chance. And if you go to the Royal Ascot blog, you go to the free bet section, you can actually get, you know, you can get an account with William Hill and get a free £25 bet. So you might think about that. So that's the third selection for the day. Next race on the card. Finally, we get to some long shots. It's a Royal Hunt Cup. It's you know, 30 runners over the mile, over the straight mile, and it's an interesting race because there's a couple of form lines here, particularly one form line with the favourite Dandy Boy. Now, Dandy Boy is currently trading It's not 7 to 1. It's actually 8 to 1. I was looking on Odds Checker. Let's just go over to Odds Checker a sec, and we'll get the prices up. Just bear with me one sec. So let's just scroll up a bit. So as you can see, you know, Dandy Boy, you can actually get 10 to 1 with Ladbrokes. So that's a very fair price. 1 second, we'll just scroll. Yeah, you know, 10 to 1 is a fair price, but the one that's really interesting for me, you know, I fancy 2 in the race, but the one that's most interesting for me is this one, Noble Citizen, 40 to 1. Now, Noble Citizen finished 4th behind Dandy Boy last time out, beaten just a little over a length. Dandy Boy has now got to concede it £3 extra. Noble Citizen is £3 better off for the length. For the life of me, I just cannot understand how Noble Citizen can be 40 to 1 when Dandy Boy is a general 8 to 1 chance. So for me, Noble Citizen is a tremendous each way bet. The other one that I like in the race, again, is a very big price, is this one down here, Smoky Oki. Now, Smoky Oki hasn't been out for a while. We'll go back to the race card. Just 1 second. So we're here, and Smoky Oki hasn't been out for a while, and the last time it ran in the Lincoln at Doncaster, finished 4th behind Penitent, and it's running off the same mark of 97. Now 2 years ago, Smoky Oki actually won the Lincoln off a rating of 95, so for me it's still really very well treated. What's interesting though is that it's had this break, this 81-day break, and last season they seemed to run it quite often. Now I'm just wondering whether this is a change of tactic to keep the horse fresh, and I think at 66 to 1, you know, this one does have a chance each way. You know, it's really fairly handicapped. So they're the 2 that I'm going for in the race. I'm going to, you know, Noble Citizen and Smoky Oki. So we'll move on, and the next race is the Fillies Queen Mary Stakes, and it's over 5 furlongs. And I've looked at a couple of the races. I was looking earlier on today, just looking at some of the video form on Racing UK, and the one that stands out for me here is this one, Ladies Are Forever. Would have been a topical choice if it was running on Ladies' Day, but unfortunately not. Basically, I think that this one, which won first time out, won by 6 lengths, and the second was a further 4 lengths clear of the third. Won very comfortably, very easily, wasn't really asked a question. The only doubt I've got is that the time was a little bit slow, but the second has since come out and run a very good race in a maiden, only being beaten a couple of lengths. So this has got a massive scope for improvement, and at the prices that it's on offer this evening, 16 to 1 actually is the best price that you can get. I think that this is a very solid each way bet. So in the Queen Mary, it's Ladies Are Forever. The last basically is a Sandringham handicap for fillies, and it's a very competitive race, pretty tight in the handicap apart from the bottom 3 or 4, which are basically you know, they've got little chance. I think here the one that looks really interesting, again, I don't like short prices, but Safina from Michael Stoutsyard, I'm amazed that he's got this in this race rated at 96. I don't know how the handicap has done this, because Safina finished 4th here, if you look at his form, 3rd, finished 4th in the Nell Gwyn behind Music Show, beating about 3 lengths. Now Music Show ran in the Irish 1000 guineas recently, and I think finished 3rd. Now in the same race was this one, Lolly for Dolly, which finished 8th behind Music Show and finished 4 lengths behind it, and yet Lolly for Dolly is giving Safina, let's have a look, for £11. This is, to me, this is massively well handicapped Safina. And William Hill, a biggest price this evening, 5 to 1, which looks incredible value to me. I think this could be one that would be strongly punted tomorrow. So for me, Safina as a win bet, in the Sandringham Handicap. So they're the tips for day 2. Day 1, just to let you know, we finished in the end a small loss on the day of -3 points. So, you know, not too bad, not too disastrous. Could have been a bit better. We were unlucky not to get a couple of the others placed, but you know, that's Ascot for you. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that Noble Citizen in the Hunt Cup tomorrow is going to run a huge race for us. And as I say, 40 to 1 looks really good each way value. Anyway, have a good day 2, and I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers now.